AskReddit by Modern Devil. What is the most bullshit profession that actually exists? Paparazzi. Professional stalking harassment. Look up Tobey Maguire's breakdown in front of the press. He's yelling at them to move because he just wants to drive off, but they swarm and surround the car instead. Complete and utter bullshit that paparazzi can basically harass celebrities and get paid for it. Nick apartment brokers. I hate having a middleman. The only way it would make sense to me is if they were there to negotiate on my behalf, but instead they are incentivized to do the very opposite. I once heard about an apartment opening in Nick from a friend of mine in the building, so I called the landlord and she said this is when it's available, this is the rent, oh and there's a broker's fee, and I'm the broker. Such a scam, but I paid it because you have to win NY. Promotional speaker. Let me tell you how I became successful charging you $10,000 to speak. How'd I get $10,000? Feels like that book titled How I Made $290,000 selling books that was for sale on Amazon for $290,000. Anyone who says they have an investing strategy 100% makes money from selling this bullshit and couldn't make money investing in a million years. Deleted. Whatever the person who's in charge of making the malware and annoying redirect ads is called. Edit, my bad. Thought in charge is written as in charge. Edit 2. Should have mentioned this earlier, but if you are suffering from this, get the uBlock Origin browser extension. It's the best thing that could have possibly been made for a browser. The person in charge of making the malware is the best comment in this thread. Thanks for the laugh, brother. The jerk off at insurance companies who gets to choose if a medical procedure is covered. Yeah, like the one who decided my C-section was not considered necessary. Ticket broker and console broker. AKA ticket scalper and console scalper. Add no value to the transaction, just needlessly insert themselves to profit. Fuck 'em. Deleted. Anyone who sells MLM garbage. No, I don't want to buy your average at best makeup. Moms. Losing money. Pet communicator. Yes, we have these in my country, and there's this famous internet joke. Communicator, your pet wants to be pet more often. Owner, here's a fish. Edit, I'm surprised that lots of places actually have this, and many people are buying it instead of doing their homework. After a dog attacked one of my friend's dogs at the dog park, the owner came back the next day saying he took his dog to the psychic and found out that the reason his attacked was because the other called his dog fat. Psychic. Any kind, especially those who prey on people mourning the dead and convincing them they are speaking. Literally have someone in my family that's convinced everyone she's psychic. It got to the point where my sister got mad at my nephew for getting vaccinated without her consult. He's 18. She would speak to our cousin who passed away too soon, see the dead when we were out at restaurants, and just say stupid bullshit like you will heal with your hands after I've told the family I'm interested in medicine. B please. Oh, she also consulted my other sister that if she got pregnant with her current partner she should get an abortion. I'm pro-choice over here, but the only person who should be making that choice are the people involved in the baby making process. Yeah, no. Ugh. Pisses me off. Televangelists. Biggest scammers in the world. But don't worry, just slap the name Jesus or God and it's legit. The entirety of Ticketmaster. If they had to compete on a level playing field, your concerts would cost half of what they do. Pharmacy benefits manager. As it is a subset of the health insurance industry, whose main purpose is to say you can't get care you need, I'd agree. Salt bee. Pay extortionate money to eat a steak seasoned with salt from a sweaty elbow. Phone text email solicitations for anything. If I wanted to buy something or sell you my house I would contact you. Fuck off. Cleaning up the pens at a rodeo. After a cattle auction or fair too. My immediate supervisor. Internet trolls unofficially backed by political parties. Yes, paid troll farms. Medium. Medium? She looks like an extra large to me. Paparazzi. Life coaches, especially the ones in their 20s. Listen. You don't know shit about shit. And if your coach title doesn't start with a sport in front of it, you're a fraud. You know nothing. In fact, you know less than nothing. If you knew that you knew nothing, then that would be something, but you don't. Deleted. Deleted. My sister used a camp consultant to find a summer camp for her kid. I'm still in shock that that is a real job. And that my sister hired one. Different situations. I'm getting ready to move to a new city. I'd pay $50 for someone to give me a write-up on 15 different summer camps. Pick-up drop-off times, distance from home, cost, specialty, what activities, have they been found guilty of negligence the last 5 years, is it being bankrolled by a cult? Whoever's job it is to find ways to deny insurance claims. Fuck those people. Once worked at a company where they had social media officers, whose jobs were to go through Instagram and like and comment on photos of hot people. They earned more than I did, no idea how. Deleted. Telemarketing. Anyone in the private health insurance industry. They subtract value, make everyone miserable, kill some subset of people who can't afford their service every year, and get paid a metric ton of money to do it. In the US, the entire medical insurance industry. We pay more for insuring individuals than most countries pay to care for individuals. Beyond that, the cost-reducing policies of insurers creates a product, the care itself, which is focused on saving a little now and not focused on the long-term health of the patient. So, an inherently inferior product, but at least it's expensive. And the addition to cost of care goes way beyond just the insurers themselves. Every hospital, clinic, and doctor's practice has to have specialists who deal with negotiating, billing, and disputing with the insurance company. Every major employer has to have medical benefits specialists who select and manage the insurance policies they offer employees, then manage payroll deductions for the employee portion of the premiums. Then there is the personal cost in money and time when a person receives an egg-destroying medical bill that must be fought or negotiated down. And then there is the entire medical debt collections industry, the worst bottom dwelling blood-sucking leeches there are. Is being involved in an MLM considered to be a profession? The people who have to install indicators on BMWs. I mean, at least they won't require replacement. What is the most bullshit profession that actually exists? Bovine proctologist. Angry upvote. Influencer. Influencer managers. The entire health insurance industry. Health insurance companies in the US have exactly two motivations. 1. Extract as much money as possible while you are healthy. 2. Hope you die as quickly as possible once you are sick. Influencer, life coach. TV ad sales. Far overpaid, it's more of an exclusive club. Ad bias too, just funneling corporate money into executive suites, box offices etc. I have a relative that makes airtime purchases from time to time. Completely an intermediary and makes bank on every transaction. Pretty nice gig. Pet psychic. Daffok? Why did I think for several seconds that this meant a psychic you keep as a pet? Assistant jizz mopper at the local adult video store. Assistant to the jizz mopper. The people at health insurance companies who write messages to board certified physicians telling them that the test or treatment they ordered isn't medically necessary. Payday loans. Social media influencer. Astrologer. No wait, pet psychic. https://imgur.com/a/oswah6z Lowe's Polysermonous owner. That guy does nothing with his time and just smiles. It's not even like he runs his business. He's always disappearing and going to some weird laundromat near my home. Have you watched Better Call Saul? Lowe's Polysermonous owner was always bussing. Saw someone on here say that their friend races rich people's yachts for a living. That wasn't me, but could have been me 20 years ago. My college dorm buddy was elite level sailboat material and did the front sail trimming. He got letters and calls from the teams that handle both the Prada owner and Ernesto Bertarelli, Alinghi, where their respective teams, family offices, would pay all expenses and OFC his golden paycheck to fly him down to Italy to sail on a big sailboat for a weekend where Team Prada battled someone else. It was not even the LV Cup or so, just a random cup here and there with boats up to 55 feet, although a lot of the team members were the LV crews from the America's Cup qualifiers. I saw the letters and the trophies and even caught a newscast about a cup once. It 100% happens. 22-year-old fresh graduates presented as management consultants. So how many successful businesses have you managed at 22 years old whilst at university?